Welcome to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is your spiritual principle of a day episode, featuring a recovering addict.
Hi, my name is Alexis. My clean date is February 1st, 2024. You're listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is the spiritual principle a day for November 15th. Love for the sake of our growth. The love we share in NA means we care enough to save each other's lives. Guiding principles, tradition 2, spiritual principles. Attending meetings lets us see the myriad ways in which members practice the spiritual principle of love. We observe the pre-meeting rituals with warm welcomes all around. We recognize the love and trust it takes for us to share our pain, our breakthroughs, and our misadventures, or to offer loving support by listening, nodding, and passing tissues. After the meeting, we may catch a glimpse of a small group of 2 or 3 members who have stepped away from the crowd for a private conversation. Some of us have been pulled into such a discussion, only to discover that our behavior was the topic. This may not have struck us as loving at the time. One member shared, a couple of home group members suggested that I get to the meeting on time if I want to hug all my friends before I took a seat. I was a bit embarrassed, but learned to answer a bit more discreetly when I'm late. With hindsight, we can see the loving action members like these take to protect the atmosphere of recovery in our meetings and teach newer members how to behave. Love isn't always gentle. Sometimes we show love by saying, "We love you, but not your behavior." Another addict shared, "Love is not simply an emotion, it's also an action." The action of love is an effort we choose to put into how we carry the message of NA. We share our recovery to save other addicts' life. And it's one of the most loving actions we can take. It may not be convenient or easy, but the work is well worth it when we see a fellow addict grow into a productive member of society and pass the NA message on to other suffering addicts. This is the work of love. Spiritual principle. I will share the lessons I was taught when I first came around. Today, I will pass along the love that saved my life.
The Voices of Recovery podcast is an independent production of the Works of Wisdom. We welcome your questions and donations via PayPal at voicesofrecoverypod@gmail.com. This podcast is an independent production and is not affiliated with, associated with, authorized by, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with Narcotics Anonymous or any of its subsidiaries or affiliates. While NA literature may be read during episodes for the purpose of supporting recovery, such use does not constitute an official endorsement or representation by Narcotics Anonymous. In accordance with NA tradition, the NA name is not to be used to endorse or be affiliated with any outside enterprise, and no such endorsement or affiliation is implied. Music is by Sage. Thanks for listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast.